Hello people and welcome to episode 3 of Snupsters Lab. This time we'll take a look at how to no-miss perfect Galaxy Man. So we are on a roll with the easy ones. If you're just starting this challenge or if you're intrigued how to do this, these three, Fireman, Heatman and Galaxy Man are easy starters. So this is an easy point to start and begin your own challenge. Or if you're just curious and you want to see how we do this, then this is just for you. And as always, leave your requests in the comment section below. What do you want to see? It can be anything from enemy Robot Master AI dissection to no-miss perfect tutorials. Anything goes, almost. Leave your requests there and we'll take a look at it. If we like it, we'll do it on our show. But for now, let's check Galaxy Man and how to no-miss perfect this guy. For the purpose of this tutorial, we are doing it in normal mode, so don't pick hard for this, because some of the things might not apply. So let's go ahead and check a Galaxy Man stage. A lot of this stage has to do with mechanics. And a lot of it has to do with how you press the buttons. So for instance, if you stop here, you will get hit. But there's a trick to this. Just keep going. Never let go. That's how you get past the first obstacles in this stage. You will encounter these UFOs a lot. Just don't do this. Don't hesitate, because that's when you might get hit. So, for the beginning, just keep going. None of these UFOs will hit you as long as you just keep your pace. It looks intimidating, but it really isn't. Here's the first real problem. See the Met on the upper platform? He will not fire at you unless you cross the red border here. That's when he starts to fire. And even if he does fire, he doesn't hit you because you're not on the same level. But just be careful about this. When you go down, watch out for his fire. He's gonna fire at you. So, right here is the first real obstacle of the stage. You want to time it so that the Met is about to open up, so you can shoot him. So something like this. It's very tricky for beginners, but practice makes perfect. It's at the beginning of the stage, so it's an easy practice location. Right here, watch out for the UFOs. And that's pretty much how you do that part. This is another tricky part, because you need to shoot the Met as soon as it opens. It will open when you touch this line here. And that is the other problem. If you go back too much, the UFOs will come from the back. That is very difficult. So don't go back too much. Watch out for the UFOs. If you cross the left line here, they will spawn. And if you cross the right line, the Met will shoot. So keep yourself on this location. And you wanna jump to the same level as the Met is at and shoot at the same time. So like this. And just make your way back to this spot if you're insecure, because the UFOs will keep coming. But they'll never hit this line here. And another. But this is easier, because you can just make a full jump to the right and shoot. That's how you get rid of the Met. But as you can see, he will fire at you if you're too close. So I'd advise starting from around here. And just make a full jump, retreat to the left. And the Met is gone. It's a bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, shouldn't be a problem. It's still very easy to miss shots here. So let's do that again. Again, watch for the UFOs. Just general advice, don't go back too much in this stage, because you will spawn a lot of shit back. You wanna keep an eye on this. Just use your coordination skills here. You can also just drop it down here, because the shot will not cross this part. And that's that done. Now these teleport systems are pretty easy to get hang of. Just go in and you'll spawn somewhere else. Now, what the fuck was that, you might ask? That thing will grab you and, in the worst case, will drop you the spikes. The good thing, they will always drop down from the same location. So as you can see, if I just tip it a 1 pixel, it will drop down. And he will never come back. So if you avoided that, then good. I'll show you what happens if you get grabbed. He'll continue grabbing you to the right and then retreat. We can use it here. So one will spawn right here. If you get grabbed, he actually drags you to the right. Let's see if we can spawn that back. So I can show you. It's actually advisable to use it like this, because you can make the past the pits easier. Let me show you once more. You're gonna have to want to hold right and then jump before the pit. So he's gonna let go right here. He's gonna go and leave you here. So when he does that, just jump and press right. You'll make it over the pit. This is a strategy that speedrunners use. So get grabbed here in purpose. Jump. Hold right and jump. And you're past. I think one more will spawn here. You can do the same thing, but watch out because there's spikes over here. So you want to avoid the spike pit there. And this method is, again, very timing based. Just gonna have to learn the pattern. Yep, even I can't do it as consistent as I should. There we go. It's a bit tricky. As we come down here, watch for the spikes and the UFOs coming. Again, if you just keep going, it'll be easy enough. The first real pattern based, you just want to jump to the second one from the bottom. This is one problematic spot. As you shoot these things 2 times, they will scatter around into smaller sections. And depending how you shot at it, you might have some problems. But generally you shouldn't. Just keep your cool with this. Unless you're doing a speedrun then, but if you are doing a speedrun then you probably know how to do this already. I could have shot that before tippy-toeing, but I took the risk. These guys, you don't really have to shoot these guys. You can either jump over this one or go under, but going over is a lot easier. And just wait for this guy to go to the right and grab the ladder. Now this, I'll show you what happens if you don't pay attention. He will actually hit you, so he will not stop. He will actually touch the other enemy and the left side of the wall. So there is no room to fuck up here. You wanna speedrun this part. This stage has a lot of tricky spots, but it's a lot of... You just have to repeat the problematic parts. So you can actually take your time on the upper level here. So you can get by with ease. It's a lot of repetition and a lot of practice is needed for this stage. But once you get down and actually practice it a couple of times, it starts becoming easy. So you don't actually have to dodge this guy. It doesn't matter if you get grabbed, because he will do no harm. He'll track you and stop you here, and the Met can't reach you. What I do at this point is I tippy-toe the Met, and what that means, I'll show you what it means. And also he can't shoot here either, so I do it like this because it's a lot easier. But of course you don't wanna stop at that platform, so you wanna keep going I'm just trying to explain, so that's what I do. You can also kill this Met, but it's a lot more difficult, because you're gonna have to rely on timing. For a no-miss, I wouldn't recommend killing this Met. Just learn how to tippy-toe it like this. That's a lot easier. There will be another grabber. He will grab you with his grabbery parts, and he'll spawn at this exact line here. So watch out for that. If you don't, you're gonna get killed by those spikes. This Met all about timing. As you hit this line here, you'll want to shoot him. As soon as you cross this line. Let me show you. Fire. And that's how you kill that Met. And this screen, all you have to do is that. So let's look at it again. A little maneuver works every time. Now, there will be another grabber, but it's on the left side, so if you never go grab these things, he won't even come out. Actually, let's pick up the energy for the purpose of this tutorial here. So I'm not gonna die. Or not. I'm okay with this as well. So let's check the exact location of the enemy. Ah, so it's this line here. So watch out for that. Just tippy-toe like I did, like this. And grab the energy. That's cute actually that that happened, because it actually grabs you fully and drops you down the pit. So the UFOs, you can just jump over them. You can actually jump over them so we land on this teleport system. So let me show you. Let's get the UFOs out. And this one, second one, and one back, and you are at the gate. That is one way to do it. I'm sure you'll find another way and a faster way. There is a faster way. Just experiment with it. As for Galaxy Man himself, this is an interesting fight. I'll tell you why. First of all, his black hole bomb. It's gonna keep dragging you a bit. But the more interesting thing is, he has two patterns. One is this sweep thing here, and the other one is the black hole bomb launch, where he jumps up and launches it. The other one is the sweep, where he just rushes at you, like this. And the interesting thing about this is, he'll never do the same pattern more than 3 times. So if you see him go up 3 times in a row and launch the black hole bomb, he won't do it the 4th time. He will do a sweep the next time he attacks. And likewise, if he does 3 sweeps in a row, he won't do it again. So that's the maximum amount of the same pattern he can do. And for the sweep attack, always be prepared for it. Every time. Be kinda close, not too close and not too far. And always jump. Every time. Because if he does the sweep, you'll go over it. If you don't jump, you'll get hit. There's a little curve on the sweep. I'll show you how the curve is actually curving up. Proper English. So that's the curve. You want to avoid getting hit by jumping every time. Now, at some point, you kind of want to get things done, so you want to start shooting him. But first, how to avoid the black hole bomb? You actually want to kind of lead it. You will set the pace of it. And this is done by moving left and right. It kind of goes down in an S motion. So try to lead it accordingly. You'll get the hang of it after practicing a bit. But just go left and right and try to land yourself in a good spot, so you're as far away as you can be from the black hole bomb. Once you got this down, you can start adding shots to the mix. There you go, that's 3 sweeps, he will not do it again. That's very bad lead. Don't make any shots if it's that close. But if you get a good sweep, let me try to show it like this. You want to add shots to the mix. So you want to rapidly turn and fire. I recommend 2 shots, you can make 3, sometimes even 4. But I recommend 2 if you're doing the no miss challenge. Sweep, sweep. Oh, he went up. So that's what I mean, it's the maximum of 3 of the same pattern. It's a hectic fight, and you have to be prepared for anything. We can make 1 on that one. So you need to judge a lot. You need to judge how much damage can you inflict on every pass he does. That's 3 sweeps, so he'll go up. I think I can make 3. Indeed I can. You can touch his torso a little bit. That doesn't hurt you. His hitbox is a bit smaller than his body actually looks like. This can be tricky. Nope, it's pretty good. I can make 3. Only make 3 if you are entirely sure you can make it. You can start adding shots at other times as well now, since you've got the fight down and how it works. You can start adding shots pretty much anywhere you think you can hit him. That's very bad. Only 1 I can do on that time. It's a hectic fight, but yeah, as you can see, even I can't be consistent with this especially when I'm trying to teach you how to do this. I think I can make 2 on this one, yeah. You have to have fast fingers for this one, for sure. So, basically, what the black hole bomb is doing, it's homing on you, but it's homing at you in like an S motion. So it always does the same thing. You want to lead the black hole bomb to a location you're comfortable with. That's pretty good. 1 shot is needed, so when he lands, bam! It's not a hard stage, but for a beginner it can be treacherous. But that's the gist of it. It's a lot of timing, it's a lot of memorization. But once you get it down, it's not that bad. For Galaxyman himself, yeah, those are the strategies you want to use, and you want to kind of fool the black hole bomb where you want it to go, and that's when you strike. So, let's try and go for the no miss perfect here. Not promising anything, because it's not as straightforward as the other challenges we've done, but let's try. So, just keep going. They can't hit you. They will always spawn from the same location. Don't step on the red background on the upper part here. Otherwise, bam. So time this. Watch out for the UFOs. Another set. I just missed. Let's ignore that. So what happened there was that I hit my head on the ceiling here. And as you can see, the line of fire is not where the Met is. So watch out. That's actually good that I got that showed off, because you don't want to hit your head on this. So you want to jump here and then fire. So let's go back a bit. And spawn every goddamn enemy back. That's okay. And there we go. Nothing special on this screen. Watch out for the crab. If you get crabbed, that's no biggie. Doesn't do any damage. You want to get crabbed here. Hold left. Hold right and jump. Sorry. Watch out for that one. You can get crabbed by it if you remember to ignore the spikes here. But there will be another, so just get crabbed by one of them. It doesn't matter. Just watch out for these spikes here. Time this. I might miss here. Nope, I got it. Watch out for the spikes when landing here, so just press right. These guys are a lot like the tackle fires in Fireman. They're just horizontal, not vertical. Just hit the second one here. It's faster. And for this part, you kinda want to just get rid of the things you can. Whoa! They can be a little hectic. as you can see. You can just jump over this one if you want. I think you might be actually, you can avoid some of the others as well without shooting them, but to be sure you can shoot them. Let's go under. Remember to watch out for the screen as they will hit you if you hesitate. Oh yeah! We're not gonna do a full perfect, but it's good to do repetition for the brain. Tibito, this guy. Obviously, if I try to do a no miss perfect on each of these tutorials, it would take so long. It's not even funny. And as always, I'm trying to explain this as I go. So that's even adding to the fire, so bear with me. I'm trying to teach not to do a perfect again. I've already done these perfects, so if you want to see those, go to my channel or any other Snupsters channel. We pretty much got them there, so my intention is not to do another perfect. And that's the stage. Pretty easy. I only messed up a couple of times, and it's been a long time since I've done this stage. I think I did 2 mistakes this time, so I'm pretty sure like 2 or 3, 4 more times I could actually do this perfect. Let's try to do the boss perfect, at least. Not sure I'll do this. So that's one. See if he does it again. Nope, sweep. Sweep. And sweep. That's max. Black hole bomb. 2 shots. That's 2. Uh-oh. I can still do 2 that time. If he does it again, that's the max. Yep, that's the max. Next time he'll sweep. Oh shit! No shots! I won't take any shots on that one. Holy cow, that was close. 1 sweep. Okay, that's only 1. That's 1 black hole. As you can see, it's very hectic of a fight. 1 black hole. Sweep. Black hole. He's being erratic. So that's 1 black hole. Another. That's 2. See if he does it again. That's the max. Nope, he didn't. Sweep, and that's black hole. He's being a total dick this time. We're doing fine though. Sweep. Sweep, and dead. So at least we did the boss perfect. I think I messed up 2 times in the stage, but that is the stage. I'm pretty sure if you practice this, you can easily get this down in a day, that's for sure. If you just keep going at it, 8 hours for a beginner should be enough. The stage has its hazards, and you just have to memorize the spawn locations of the enemies and get a good feeling of the boss fight. And that's about it.